Tammy, which is housed in Preston, which is down on the Utah-Idaho border. So I had the longest trip to get here, but I'm happy to be here in Salmon. Today I'm going to talk to you about homemade dry mixes. If we were to look inside your kitchen pantries, how many of you would have mixes? I know, they're really easy and convenient to use, and they save a lot of time. But they can kind of be a little bit expensive, can't they? So I'm here to show you how you can make your own homemade mixes. And you can usually use ingredients that you have already in your kitchen. It can save you time because the time that you're mixing it up is actually time that you're investing into future recipes. They estimate that you can save about 3/4 of your preparation time on some recipes by using a homemade mix. It can save you money because although commercial mixes save us time, we usually have to pay not only for the ingredients but also for the packaging and the labor and a little extra so they make money. If you make your own mixes, it can save you up to half the cost of a commercial mix. And if you buy your stuff on sale, you can save even more money than that. You can get better nutrition. Commercial mixes have additives and preservatives to make it last longer on the shelf, which is nice. But when you make your own, we don't tend to add those things, which is nice. We know that that's healthier. You also can make adjustments to mixes to make them healthier. You can reduce fat, you can reduce sugar or salt. You can substitute a healthier ingredient for a less healthier ingredient. It's just nice to have control, which is what making your own mixes gives you. They're also very versatile. I'm going to show you 2 mixes tonight that are extremely versatile. You're pretty much limited by your own imagination and creativity. I hope that you also will get the mix bug and decide to explore and find lots more mixes that you can enjoy and use for your family. So I'm going to start with what's called the Better Baking Mix, and it's better because it's half whole wheat. We know the whole wheat flour is better than just plain white flour. So I'm going to mix it here for you right now. I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 4 cups of whole wheat flour, and I used the white whole wheat, so you can't quite tell that it's that whole wheat. I have 1 1/3 cups of dry milk powder, 1/4 cup of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. Then you just get your favorite mixing utensil, mix it all together till you can tell that it's totally mixed together and it all looks the same. And then you put it in an airtight, resealable container, label it, mark it with a date, store it in a cool, dry place, and it'll last for up to 6 months for best quality. Now, can you get longer time out of that? Probably, but they say best quality is 6 months. This is a great kind of Bisquick mix, and another reason it's healthier is because you don't add the fat to it. A Bisquick mix will have kind of a shortening type of fat in it, but by not adding the fat, it kind of gives you the flexibility to use a healthier fat if you want. So a lot of the recipes that you have in there, they will use oil instead, which is going to be a healthier fat than the shortening. It doesn't have some of the qualities of shortening, but it is a healthier fat. The second mix I'm going to make for you is a soup or sauce mix. So I have 2 cups of dry milk powder, 3/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of bouillon. Now you can pick. You can have chicken bouillon, vegetable bouillon, beef bouillon, depending on what you want. You might try some of it, all of them. Dried onion flakes, 2 tablespoons, and if you want some spices, I have 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Again, you just mix it up, and when it's thoroughly mixed, put it in a resealable airtight container, label and date it, store it in a cool, dry place, use it within 6 months for best quality. This is great. This is a great substitute for a condensed cream soup. So your cream of chicken soup or your cream of mushroom soup, there are a lot of recipes out there for those condensed cream soups. Well, there you have it. You take 1/3 cup of the mix it with 1 1/4 cups of cold water, mix it thoroughly, get all the lumps out of it, heat it up, whether on the stovetop or in the microwave, until it's a desired thickness, and then you can just substitute it for your condensed cream of soup mix. So I'm going to make something that uses both of these things. I made, like I just said, I took 1/3 cup of the mix and I made it into my cream of chicken soup. And I have a cup of chicken, cooked and cubed, and about an 8 to 10 ounce, well, this one's 12, package of vegetables. Let's see if I can even open. Probably not. Of course not. Oh, there we go. So you put it in a 9-inch pie plate, mix it up nice. And now I'm going to use your biscuit mix to put a biscuit top. And I didn't bring a bowl, so I'll just use this. Or this one, because it's clean. So I have a cup of my butter baking mix, an egg, and 1/2 cup of milk, and mix it together until it's thick, and then you just spread it out on the top. And the nice thing about the mix is, you know, if you want a little bit thicker, you add a little more mix. If you want a little bit thinner, you add a little bit more milk or liquid, and you're good to go. So then you just kind of spread it out on top. You can also make a little bit more really easy if you decide you want more topping. You bake it in a 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for 30 minutes until it's golden brown, and voila, you have a chicken pot pie for your family. I am finished. Do you have any questions? Thank you.